If you look at the human body, it seems incredibly complex, but it's actually built in a very organized way. Think of it like building a massive city. You start with the smallest unit, the cell, which is like a single brick. Then you start stacking those bricks and organizing them into neighborhoods, buildings, and specialized districts. We're going to walk through this exact organization from the single brick up to the fully functioning human organism. Once you have enough similar cells that all agree on the same job, they group together to form a tissue. For example, cells that specialize in contracting and relaxing group up to form muscle tissue. Cells that are specialized for sending electrical signals form nerve tissue. A tissue is essentially a community of cells, all cooperating to do one particular task, which is far more efficient than one cell trying to do everything on its own. Next, we combine several different types of tissues to create an organ. The stomach, for instance, isn't just one type of cell. It's made of muscle tissue to churn food, connective tissue to hold it together, and epithelial tissue to line the inside. The key here is cooperation. Different tissues work in harmony to allow the organ to perform a large single function, like digesting food. It's like different departments in a company working toward one goal. Now we get to the highest level of organization, the organ system. This is a collection of organs that work together to accomplish a major overarching life process. Think of the digestive system. It needs the mouth, esophagus, stomach, and intestines, each an organ, to complete the entire job of processing food. Our body has 11 of these major systems, and understanding them is key to understanding how we stay alive. Let's start with the essential delivery service of the body, the circulatory system. Its job is simple but critical: move things around. The main pump is the heart, which pushes the blood, and the blood vessels, arteries, veins, and capillaries are the highways and side roads. This system ensures every single cell gets what it needs, and that waste doesn't build up. The blood, powered by the heart, performs the most critical exchanges. Think of it as a train delivering essential supplies. The train delivers packages of oxygen and nutrients to your cells so they can make energy. Once it drops off the goods, it picks up the trash, like carbon dioxide and other cellular waste, and hauls it away to be disposed of. This constant, efficient exchange is non-negotiable for survival. For the body to get the oxygen it needs for the circulatory system to deliver, we rely on the respiratory system. This system is basically our gas exchange unit. Its key players are the lungs, which act like massive sponges that absorb air, and the diaphragm, the muscle below the lungs that creates the vacuum to pull air in and push it out. Breathing is about much more than just moving air. Deep inside your lungs, you have millions of tiny air sacs called alveoli. They're surrounded by capillaries from the circulatory system. This is the amazing exchange point. Oxygen from the air you inhaled jumps into your blood, and carbon dioxide waste from your blood jumps out into the air sac so you can exhale it. It's an invisible yet constant life-saving swap. The digestive system is the body's internal chef and processing plant. Its massive job is to take the complex food you eat, like a burger or an apple, and break it down into tiny, microscopic nutrients that your cells can actually absorb and use. It starts in the mouth and involves a long, complex journey through several organs. Digestion is a two-part process. The mechanical part is physical, chewing in the mouth and the churning motion in the stomach. The chemical part uses powerful enzymes and acids to dissolve and break apart molecules. The real action happens in the small intestine, where all those broken down nutrients are finally absorbed into your bloodstream, ready for delivery to your cells. The nervous system is the body's super-fast communication and control network. It's the reason you can think, learn, feel, and react instantly. The brain is the central computer, the spinal cord is the main cable, and the nerves are the communication wires reaching every inch of your body. It allows us to interact with the world around us. Think of your nervous system in action. If you step outside on a hot day, your sensory neurons detect the heat and tell your brain. Your brain processes that information, and if you decide to jump into a pool, it sends a command down your spinal cord through motor neurons to your leg muscles. This whole sensory processing motor circuit happens faster than a blink. Without the skeletal system, you'd just be a pile of tissues and organs on the floor. The 206 bones in your body are the architectural framework. They provide the necessary support to hold you upright. And they offer protection, like your skull shielding your brain. But bones are living things that are essential for much more than just structure. Bones aren't just hard poles. They're dynamic organs. The main function we focus on is protection and movement. When your muscles contract, they pull on your bones, acting like levers to move your limbs. A hidden but vital job is what happens inside. The soft center of bones, called bone marrow, is where your body produces crucial blood cells. The muscular system is the engine of the body, allowing for almost all movement. It's made of three main types of muscle. Skeletal muscle is the stuff you can consciously control, like your biceps. Cardiac muscle keeps your heart pumping involuntarily. And smooth muscle controls the internal movements of your organs, like pushing food through your intestines. When we talk about movement, we usually think of skeletal muscles pulling on bones, but the other two are just as vital. Try holding your breath. That's your diaphragm, skeletal muscle, taking a break. Your cardiac muscle will never take a break, and the smooth muscle in your blood vessels is constantly regulating blood pressure without you even thinking about it. They all share the ability to contract, but their control is different. Every process in the body creates waste, and the excretory system, specifically the urinary system, is the cleaning crew for liquid waste. The stars of the show are the kidneys. They act as sophisticated filters, cleaning your blood of excess salt, water, and urea. They take all that cleanup material and send it to the bladder for storage until it can be expelled. No single system works alone. Consider how you get energy. You need the digestive system to break down a sandwich into glucose, sugar. You need the respiratory system to bring in oxygen. And you absolutely need the circulatory system to carry that glucose and oxygen to every single cell so the mitochondria can make the energy. They are completely dependent on each other to keep the lights on. Imagine you accidentally touch a hot stove. This is a perfect example of system integration. The nervous system instantly detects the pain and flashes a signal to your brain. Your brain then signals the muscular system to contract, which uses the support of the skeletal system to yank your hand away. This rapid-fire teamwork is the basis of nearly all reflexes and conscious actions. All 11 organ systems are constantly communicating and adjusting to keep your internal environment perfectly stable. This dynamic balance is called homeostasis. If your body temperature rises, your circulatory system moves blood to the surface and your integumentary system sweats to cool you down. If your oxygen levels drop, your respiratory and circulatory systems speed up to compensate. It's the non-stop internal effort to keep things just right.